Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I'm excited to share with you a quarterly lifestyle box that's one of my favorites just because it's a little bit different from a lot of the other lifestyle boxes that I open here on the channel, which often have kind of a self-care bath and body sort of angle to them. This one is still going to improve your life and can definitely provide some good self-care, but by making things that we do on a daily basis a little bit easier. It definitely has more of a tech and gadget slant to it. It's a great unisex box. It's not just for the ladies, but there are great items that I have received in this box that I continue to use every single day, both in my work and home life, in the kitchen, throughout my home, and definitely when I'm doing anything at my desk. So it is, of course, a Breo box. Now there's some writing on the front of my box, unfortunately. Now, a little while ago, they still had their really nice magnetic closure boxes. They have moved to this patented kind of clamshell design, which is supposed to be a lot more eco-friendly. And just some details on Breo Box, you guys. They do not send this box to me for a review. I do have money in my budget for it, but they are kind enough to give me a nice discount, and they are kind enough to give me an affiliate link as well as a discount that I can pass on to all of you. That discount code is simply Noelle15, and that will save you $15 on the quarterly box, which is still currently $159 per quarter. And of course, I'll leave all of those details for you in the description box below and in the first pinned comment. If you're on mobile and you're looking for that description box, you usually have to click the little read more line. Sometimes I know it's hard to find, but poke around a little bit and you'll find it, and that's where you get all those easy to use links too. So instead of having those magnetic closure boxes and using a bunch of shred, they kind of have this nice duster bag inside, so it keeps things from moving around a lot. And it is usually branded. I often use these duster bags just for if I'm putting anything into storage in my garage, because it just kind of keeps everything nice and clean. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is get all the items out of my little Santa sack here ahead of time so that I can kind of put this big box off on the ground beside me, because as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, I have a very limited amount of space here on my desk. So I do my best to make space. So here's my duster bag that I can use the next time I take some boxes down to the garage, just to keep everything nice and contained. Sometimes they're big enough that I can even put like a little roller suitcase in them and have that nice and dust-free for me. So what they do instead of the product booklet that they used to do is they now have a QR code, which is a move, again, that is supposed to help them be a little bit more eco-friendly, something that a lot of boxes are doing that I totally appreciate. I usually go ahead and print it out though, just so that it's easier for me than scrolling on my phone and trying to talk to you guys on these videos. So that's what I've gone ahead and done. It says Spring Fresh finds are in this box. It says spring into the season with these 6 items curated just for you. These thoughtfully hand-picked gadgets are sure to help you bloom with good vibes all spring long. A new life hack product or something you just never knew you needed is waiting right inside. That is the perfect description of this box that I was struggling with at the beginning of this video. Life hacks. That's what this box provides, and that's why I think it's great for really anyone. It says if this isn't your first Breo box, you'll notice our continued use of a single-sided printing method in digital product catalog. These shifts have helped us to reduce our carbon footprint as we continue to evolve our sustainability practices and make better eco-conscious decisions every year. Cheers to new blooming beginnings. So 6 products, let's get going. So the first one that I'm going to talk to you about is from Lucy or Empowered. So we've gotten their string lights before, which are great for your deck or your patio. So this is an adjustable light that does it all, and here is the package. It says direct and adjust light however you choose for up to 12 hours with Lucy Core. Whether it's an emergency blackout or a nightly task, this light can wrap and adjust to a convenient surface to provide light wherever and wherever you need it most. So the key features of this are this portable and lightweight. It has an adjustable silicone arm, cool white LEDs, and 40 lumens. So this is so cool, you guys. So this is where it's solar powered, right? So there's the solar charger, and then it's got this little arm, which it has a little clip on it so you can kind of keep it placed. But look, so you can kind of shape that to however you need to, so you could hang it. Perfect for camping. You could always put this on the outside of your day pack and get it all charged up for the day, and then have it in your campgrounds for the evening. So it says that it lasts for up to 12 hours on a single charge. It is charged via the solar panel, or you can use a USB, so there must be a little plug for it. This is just the switch, I think, and then there must be a USB plug for it. So this is the light side, so that whole little puck is going to light up. So it says not just for emergency or nightly tasks, this can also be your perfect night companion while you're camping or hiking. And then it says recharge it via solar power throughout the day and have 12 hours of light when the night rolls in. Store it in your car for emergency roadside situations, your garage, or take it on any adventure. LucyCore does it all. That is a great idea to just have it in your car for emergency situations. Here is the charger. I know a lot of us travel with our power banks as well, or you can always put it into the wall if you need to, but I love having that solar powered option. I'm trying to see where the, oh, so this is one of those like rubber things where you open that up and that's where you can put that charging port in, and then it's also the power button on that little kind of rubberized button. All right, you guys, that was a pretty cool item, and that has a value of $20. So they're really reasonable with their MSRPs for the most part, I find, and you're definitely getting your money's worth with this box. It's always, I would say it's always a little over $200 on a $160 box. I'll maybe do the math for you guys and kind of add it up after the fact, but I'm just gonna take a quick look. It looks like we've got 45, 55. Ooh, there's an item that has an MSRP of $120 in this box, you guys. That's almost covering the whole box. So it looks like we've got 170. Yeah, definitely over $200 in value this time around. So here's an example of a life hack item, something that's more for the kitchen, not necessarily your office, unless you have a nice office at home, or of course if you have a nice kitchen at your office, which I know a lot of people do because a lot of people are taking their own lunches to work. So this is from Prepara. It's a dressing mixer, an effortless way to prepare your favorite dressing. So it says blend and serve dressing with ease. Fill Prepara with your favorite oils and herbs. Click the button and blend your dressing together within seconds. The aerating propeller, so I took it out of the box so you guys could see. It says blends your dressing and provides convenient measurement marks so you can get your dressing perfect every time. So it is a drip-free 360-degree pour spout, BPA-free, we love to hear that, wide mouth opening for easy cleaning, rubber stopper to seal in flavors for optimal storage. So it does have a little plastic wrap. That's the rubber stopper. It says detachable and dishwasher safe, and then you guys can see that little blender in there. It says the mixing container is detachable and dishwasher safe. Prepare, blend, and store your dressing. So you can see that's where the batteries go. Prepare, blend, and store your dressing all in the same bottle. Prepare is an all-in-one homemade dressing gadget that makes food prep simple. Let me see if I can figure out how to put it back in. It must have little notches for me to do that with. It says 2 AAA batteries are required to clean. The dressing container is top rack dishwasher safe again, and then you can just wipe the base clean that houses the batteries with a cloth. And this MSRP on this little guy is $26. So you just press that button. It's kind of like a little blend jet, but specifically for your dressings, and then it's got the measurements on the side. Can you guys see that's printed on there? So you can have your different dressing recipes, and then it creates a little like cyclone inside so that you can have your dressings ready to go. And then you can just pour it directly out. You don't have to put it into a special dressing bottle, especially if you're kind of doing this on the go and you're trying to be a little bit more healthy and have those nice salads, but you want a good fresh dressing, because you gotta look at the ingredients and the fat content on those dressings, you guys. You know, you think you're being healthy and having salad, but then when you use dressings that you don't actually know what's in there, there's a lot of calories in those. All right, we did get 2 Trip Wipe sneaker mitts. Now we've gotten items from them before, kind of ones that you could use to clean the surfaces when you get on a plane. Those were great. I think these are specifically though for your shoes. So we got a 4-pack. So I think there's 2 in each of them. Yes. So again, it's like a little glove, a little mitten for your hands. It says clean every crevice of your favorite sneakers, shoes, and boots with the Trip Wipe sneaker mitts. Let's face it, a standard wipe never does the full job, and it can get messy quickly. With this double-sided sneaker mitt, you not only are you protecting your hands from all the dirt and grime, because you don't know what you stepped in that day, it says you're also getting the ultimate clean with a degreasing and powerful cleansing agent that is eco-friendly and water-based, guaranteed to leave your shoes looking clean again. My husband, who is a total sneakerhead, who has more shoes than I have, I've told you guys that before, he needs this, especially when we're traveling, because, you know, I have very few shoes, but I feel like this is going to be a really good thing for him to kind of clean up the sides of those shoes that always have those white soles for whatever reason. So it says 25 times surface coverage over a standard wipe. One size fits all because it's double-sided, so you can use each side, obviously. Eco-green formula, non-toxic and water-based. It says step into the season feeling fresh. These Trip Wipe mitts are also perfect on the go or during travel. See, I'm going to take this on my next trip because we have some hiking planned. It says you can always take care of your favorite kicks no matter where you are. And the MSRP on these 2-packs is $10, totally reasonable, which is, I mean, it sounds like a simple thing that you're like, yeah, you can just wash off your shoes. I always feel really bad for the hotels where I do that, where I'm kind of like trying to clean it off in the bathtub. If I don't have an outdoor hose that's really available to me, I'm trying to clean and not mess up their, you know, their nice washcloths and towels. So I'm like, this is going to be perfect because maybe I can just shake out the big hunks, right? And then take these mitts and kind of clean everything off and not dirty the bathroom and my hands and the towels. So those are great. All right, we also got, let's talk about these cloud cards. We'll save the big ticket item for the end, so hopefully I have enough time for it. So they came in this little box. So it says index cards made for the digital age. Okay, now this is kind of like more home and office kind of item. So it says no more excess index cards to organize and keep track of. Rocketbook cloud cards are like any index cards, but 100% reusable by being connected to the Rocketbook app. So I think we got a notebook before from them. It was like a spiral notebook where you could just write on the pages and then it was transferred digitally and then you could wipe the pages clean and use them again. So now we got the note card version of it, which is kind of cool. It says you never have to worry about losing any of your notes. So it does have this special digital pen, I guess. And it says these 3x5 index cards, and it looks like we actually got 2 packs of them, which is great, but these look like identical packs to me. Can be scanned from your phone and straight to the cloud to be used whenever you need. So these are cool. All right. So innovative paper allows you to write smoothly and wipe pages clean with a damp cloth. So this is what it looks like. There's a little QR code on there. So on one side, it's got the dot grids. I don't know if you guys can see the dots, but there are faint dots. The other side is the more traditional note card. I think that's really awesome. So it says lines on one side, dots on the other for versatile note taking. Tear-resistant technology. They are a little bit thicker and slicker, I'd say, than like regular note cards. Actually, they feel like kind of similar thickness. Works with any Pilot friction pen, marker, or highlighter. And then it says that there is a pen and microfiber cloth included. So this is to wipe those clean and keep it nice and scratch free. Keep track of your notes, organize them, and store them for as long as you need. The Rocketbook app can also automatically turn your index cards into a digital pop quiz, putting all your hard note-taking efforts to work. I love that as someone who's kind of going back to school because I started a 300-hour yoga teacher training program. Finally, after like 10 years of being a yoga teacher, deciding to up my game a little bit, but there's going to be a lot of new information, and I'm kind of analog and old school in the fact that I do like taking note cards and having that as a good way to review material, but I'm all for being a little bit more technologically advanced and not only being able to start over and wipe it clean, but have a digital copy of it. So, you know, like the worst thing that could happen back in the day when we used note cards is like if you lost your deck of cards that you were cramming for that test with and they were gone after you put so much time and effort into that, like you were screwed. So this is great for anyone who is in school or is just learning something new. I think these are a really cool item, and MSRP of $28 is actually really reasonable. All right, something from Rydia. This is the Rydia Sleep, I don't know, cube. It says say goodnight to uninterrupted sleep. Say goodnight to, I would say goodnight to interrupted sleep, right? Or say hello to uninterrupted sleep. Because if you say goodnight to uninterrupted sleep, it means it's going to be interrupted, right? It says Rydia Sleep is a sleep aid that guides you to better sleeping habits. It works by not showing you the exact hour of the day. Ooh, that might drive me crazy, honestly. But instead provides a sense of time in the day. By guiding you in and out of sleep with a soft glowing light, I don't know about this, you guys. It will guide you to better sleep habits and fixes interrupted sleep cycles. Stay asleep longer and wake up feeling refreshed. So it's an automatic soft glowing light before bedtime and wake time. So I guess you just look at it, and if it's glowing, it's almost time to wake up. It's portable, it's pluggable, smoothly wakes you with a soft gradual glow. Wind down and sleep and wake up with ease. So I'm trying to pull it out. Rydia Sleep automatically adjusts brightness across 50,000 different presets, giving you the ultimate sunset and sunrise experience. Better sleep starts tonight. MSRP of $22. So this is it. It looks kind of like that light we started with. It's just like this glowing cube. I'm like, where does it plug in? So this is where it plugs in. So then you must have to have like another cube that goes into the wall, or you put it on one of those portable battery packs. And then I guess you just start to learn what time it is based on the lights. and you can just have it laying there. I guess you're gonna put that next to your bedside instead of your phone, because I am totally notorious for tapping my phone to see what time it is, and then instead of just looking and seeing what time it is and how soon it is before my alarm goes off, I go ahead and start to check my emails and do all the things, and then it's really bright, and then I wonder if I need blue light glasses. And okay, so that's kind of a cool thing. I don't know how much I'll actually use it, because I feel like it's one of those things that where you have to like train to learn how to use it, but it's a good concept. All right, this is the kind of hero item of the Breo box for spring. It is this charging tray, you guys, from Static. Now, Static is the brand behind this really cool multi-head charger that my husband absolutely loves. My husband loves the Breo box. He loves the candles and the lotions from a lot of the other boxes, but he really, really does love this box for the gadgets that we've gotten out of it. You know, every once in a while there's like something that we won't necessarily use. Like I think there was something for your bikes, and we don't actually have bikes right now. So like, you know, but it does make the best gifts, because you always know someone in your life that could use these things. I'm trying to pull everything out. There's like a box probably with a charger. Everything has a charger these days. It says it's a catch-all charging tray with a twist. The Key Smart Charge Tray is a smart multifunctional tray with a built-in wireless and wired charger. Its sleek design and modern leather exterior can charge up to 3 devices, all while displaying your daily essentials. So it's like a valet. So, and it's very sleek. So it says that it has USB-C and USB-A charging ports, fast charging speed with 10 watts wireless charging. We love how sleek this looks. Charges up to 3 devices simultaneously. So I'm guessing, so here's the USB ports. I'm guessing you use each of the ports and then the wireless charging tray. Now I have a wireless disc, but I can only put one item on it. So I'm wondering if this little plate here will actually charge more than one thing, like your iPods and your phone at the same time, or one of those needs to probably be plugged in. So let's see what else it says. Premium leather and aluminum housing makes for a more classic, elegant look with built-in heating protection, love that, and overcharging sensors. There are 0 worries about leaving your phone unattended. And again, the MSRP on this guy is $120. So you can kind of see, I'm trying to get the light to work with us. So there's a little bit of a tray section here. That doesn't charge anything as far as I know. This one, I'm holding it upside down so you can see that there's the logo, and it does have that like charging logo right there. It says Static. That's where the plugs are. So you could put things on here and wirelessly charge. You could also put things in here and have the cords running and charging. And then I think this is where the power has to be plugged in. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, so it looks like you can plug, that's how you get to charge 3 things at once, is 2 things are going into those 2 actual ports with cords, and then probably just 1 thing on that wireless charging pad. Again, you might be able to charge 2 things, but I don't know if it has like a sensor where it knows. So this is just the plug that goes into the wall that makes this active. But what I love about this is how sleek it is and how big it is, because right now my husband has, I have little catch-all trays and valets for him all around the house, because his stuff just goes everywhere. And I also have the charging ports, but you know, we just have so many cables everywhere. So if this just has, I have 2 dedicated cords for those 2 ports, and then you know, we also have the wireless charging port, because not all of our devices wirelessly charge, like our phones and our headphones, and I don't think we're so high-tech that we have other things that wirelessly charge, like I know my computer doesn't, for example. Then you can put that there, and then this tray right here, you can just put everything. You can put your keys, you can put, you know, the other devices that are plugged into, if they're kind of bigger, like, so you can have like multiple phones, you could have multiple headphones, all just sitting there all together, but it's all compact and in one place. And I love that it's actually leather and the aluminum housing. So it's actually pretty nice and sleek. So you guys, I don't know. What do you think? Is this something you would use? I feel like this is something that I will definitely use, and you can, it's a good example of something that is a life hack, a home and work hack, but also tech and gadget side, right? But we had quite the gamut between the adjustable light. I think that's a great item I'll use. The dressing mixer I should use. We'll see if I will, but that's a great kitchen item. The sneaker mitts definitely are going to get used on this next trip. The charging tray, I actually really like that as our hero item. The cloud cards, we'll see if I'm disciplined enough to use it, but like those are one of those things that I'd like to have in my office arsenal just for the occasion to use it. And the Iridia Sleep, that's the one thing that I don't know that I will personally use, but I probably should give it a try so that I get more and better sleep. But you guys let me know in the comments below which items in this great spring Breo box would you use the most. And if you appreciated this video, please help me out with a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate your support as we get to 5,000 subscribers. Maybe we're there by now by the time you're seeing this, but maybe not. We usually kind of hover around it for a few days, and I will see you all very soon in my next unboxing.